Ashley here. I wanted to invite everybody into our home during this whole coronavirus craziness to see part of the daily life in our family. I have a family of 5. Myself, Ashley, my husband, Josh. I have a 16-year-old Rain, 7-year-old Adele, and a 4-year-old Vera. We reside in a suburb outside of South Bend and Notre Dame, Indiana. And I thought I would do a video blog to help keep our sanity. So today is Friday. Coincidentally, it's March 13th. So Friday the 13th. I am now starting to isolate our family. We have a lot of older family. My parents, my grandparents, my husband's mom, some immune compromised friends. So we want to try to keep ourselves healthy so that we can protect the rest. So at this point, we're not going to be seeing those friends or family members for at least the next 3 weeks. It's been a whirlwind of a week, to say the least. Josh, my husband, he is a technical director. He works for ESPN, and he travels around the country and sometimes the world doing sporting events for them. This last week, he was most recently in Connecticut last weekend, and arrived home on Tuesday. Today, he was supposed to be in New York. He was supposed to leave yesterday. Had a bad feeling about it. I told him not to go, and it's a good thing he didn't. They actually called off and canceled the boxing match that he was supposed to be doing, and he is home with family. The downside is that all of his sporting events have been canceled. So right now, hopefully by the summer, if we can get this virus out of here, he'll be back to work if there's any sports to broadcast. So that's what's going on with that. At this point, we're just trying to find things to keep everybody busy. The kids haven't been to school since, the preschooler hasn't been since last week. There's been a lot of illnesses there, and we just were a little nervous already. I started following this early on. My husband was supposed to go to China, I think the 3rd week of January for a boxing match there. And we started hearing beginning of January about this mysterious virus going around there and how bad it was. There wasn't a lot of talk, but I was following it as closely as I could since I was really worried about him going over there. And we were in Florida when we got a phone call from his employer, and they actually had, I believe, the WHO, the World Health Organization, involved. And they said, you know what, we don't think it's a good idea to go over to China right now. So he didn't go. So we were, aware of the situation early on. And something about it just didn't settle right with me, and I didn't like how it was being contained. I didn't feel it was being contained properly. So I was closely watching it, and I feel like I was watching it for a reason. As I saw it spreading and the possibility of it coming here, I decided to take the initiative to warn my family and friends that I would stock up just to be safe. It's always never hurts to have a little extra. We did the same. When this started getting bigger and closer to home, especially with the Washington State thing, I was like, you know what? We gotta be safe. We gotta pull the kids. So we decided, first, the preschooler. She had been fighting just a case of the sniffles. Took her into the doctor last week, and sinus infection. No biggie, she gets those. So we have her all situated. The second grader, Adele. We pulled her out of school on Wednesday and decided to keep her home as precaution yesterday. And then, of course, today the schools decided to cancel. And today and Monday are going to be no school days. They don't have to be made up. Starting Tuesday, March 17th, the kids in our district will be doing e-learning indefinitely. So before we learned of this, we actually did kind of a homeschooling day yesterday. We took a little bit broader, more of a simple approach today. The kids actually did a little bit of puzzles and mazes. We played outside. It was a beautiful day today in the 50s. We have a swing set, and they did some painting and did some letter bingo, that kind of thing. More fun than actual learning, a little more learning for the preschooler. And the 16-year-old, she's not taking it too well yet, which makes sense. So I can't even imagine what's going through her mind. The teenager is pushing back quite a bit. She just wants to see her friends. I get it. She went to school today, the last day that we let her, hopefully, to leave, to get her school stuff. They had to get their Chromebooks, their English books, basically any supplies. At this point, the 7-year-old, she has dyslexia. She has struggled early on. Now she's doing phenomenal. She's going to do fine. She's actually excited to be doing e-learning. She is a trooper. She loves this. And even though she loves her friends and she really wants to go back to school, she's like, Mama, I know you need to keep us safe, and I'm okay with this. We'll do what we need to do. And the preschooler, she's also seems to be doing well. I don't think she really understands the restraints, of course. She keeps asking, when do we get to go to the playground, and when do we go to the library, and when do we get to go out and have some fun? And it's been 2 days in, so that's gonna be fun. But that said, she hasn't complained. She just asks when we're going to. So that is my little Vera. She's a diva. She likes to dress up. She likes to be all girl. So as long as she can dress up and play and do her girly thing, she's gonna be just fine. I think the hardest challenge is gonna be keeping them off of their tablets, off of the TV, and just having fun, which is what we focused on for the last couple of days. And we've done an excellent job. So I am happy about that, because I was really worried about that. The kids have enjoyed keeping a routine, and I think that that's gonna be the most important thing for our family. We are sleeping in, so we're sleeping in, and then when we wake up, we have a nice breakfast together as a family. But after breakfast, then we usually get started right away with our schoolwork, and then we'll have some craft time, have a snack if it's late enough, do some educational games, and then we do have recess. Even though it's school, I make them go outside and play. I'm sure we have some rainy days that are anticipated this next week. I'll send them. We have an indoor kind of swing rope ladder kind of thing, so we'll do that. We have a bounce house, a yoga ball, and a million toys. So we are going to mandate that they play before lunch, and then we'll have lunch, and then at that point, it's late enough in the day, we're just going to let them chill and do their own thing. Aside from being on the tablet all afternoon, we've successfully watched some movies together that we haven't been able to previously get them to agree to watch. The other thing we're doing is making lunch just like they were in school every day, at least so far. and they love it. It's really keeping them engaged. So that is good. And I'll show you the lunches. A lot of people seem to like those. I usually do lunches in our Planet box, which is a bento box if you're not familiar. Do something a little fun in each compartment. Try to keep it colorful. Hopefully we'll have luck through all of this, getting fresh produce. If not, I'll get creative. That is our lunch. Otherwise, at this point, it's just really keeping everybody busy, especially us adults. I'm trying to keep us off of the internet just for our sanity, trying to limit that, trying to find things to do, read, self-care, just enjoying time with the family and the kids. I mean, I know it's only been a few days in, but we've really bonded and seemed to have fun together. So that, that is good. At this point, I mean, who knows what the future will look like? But in the meantime, we're going to take every day one step at a time. And I'm really excited to show you guys a bit of our life. So every day I'm going to try to post a little something that might be able to help you guys. Maybe showing you our lunches or some of the fun activities, schoolwork, recess time, what that looks like here, what we're doing to keep ourselves entertained. So definitely, if you have any questions, leave them down below. If you have any comments, and we look forward to talking to you and seeing you all every day. So take care. Bye-bye.